Now that we have our item layout and view holder for our recycler view, it's time to connect the recycler view to a data source, and for that we need to create an adapter. The adapter is called by the recycler view to create new items in the form of view holders like the one we just created. It also populates or binds these items with data and returns information about the data, such as how many items there are in a given data source. This data could come from an array list, the JSON results of a network request, or any other data source you can model. The adapter requires us to override three functions. The first is onCreateViewHolder, which is called when the recycler view instantiates a new viewholder instance. Second is onBindViewHolder, which is called when the recycler view wants to populate the view with data from our model so that the user can see it, effectively binding it to the data source. And third is getItemCount, which returns the number of items in our data source. Let's talk a bit more about how these three functions are called. Here we have an empty recycler view, and our data source is an array of name objects that contain a family name and a first name. When the recycler view is being laid out and drawn, it will first ask the adapter for the number of items that it will be displaying. It may ask multiple times during the layout process, so it's important that this be a fast operation. The recycler view will then ask the adapter to create viewholder objects, and in the process, inflate individual item views from their corresponding XML by calling onCreateViewHolder. It will create as many viewholders as are necessary to either display all of the items or fill and scroll the screen, whichever option requires fewer viewholders. The onCreateViewHolder function is responsible for creating the views, either by inflating the item views from XML or creating them in code. It then returns a new viewholder object associated with this new view. After each viewholder is created, the recycler view will call onBindViewHolder to populate each item with data. And when you scroll, the recycler view will reuse those viewholders, asking the adapter to bind new data to them.